You're alright guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 16 of the Journey to Juventus. Now you can see we currently have 12,916 coins. That's almost enough to make a signing today. We're going to have to make or play a few games to make sure that we get enough coins, and we're going to be doing that in Division 5. We're starting off a brand new season today. Now if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go and check out battle.com. Their link will be down in the description. One of the web's most trusted coin merchants, and if you use the discount code TCAPGUN, you'll get 5% off all your purchases, so go get your coins from them. Now you can see here we're going into our first game. The team is all set up and we're coming up against a guy using a classic Chelsea kit, I believe it is. And yeah, I went into the game and the first thing I noticed about this team was the fact that every single one of his players has a gold all attribute player or all attribute card on them, except his centre back and goalkeeper and his two wing backs. But everyone else, I believe it's an all attribute card because it's kind of shiny. And oh, it was an absolute nightmare, this game. I cannot even begin to explain how much of a nightmare. I'll start off with this. You can see here that we have Remy in the middle of your picture. I have at least 5 yards on him. 5 yards at the very least. And now what's going to happen is we'll unfreeze. Immediate over the top ball. I've got Marquisio here, and Marquisio has about 84 pace, and despite having that 5-yard head start, Remy still went past him and scored. I was just like, oh my god, this is just how this game's going to be. I thought I had a chance though, because I managed to score with Llorente. Classic cross, classic header with Llorente. That's just what you got to do sometimes. But after that, like, this guy just went all out potty on me. He went absolutely freaking crazy. Hazard with a very nice finesse shot there. Remy got a second. You can see that the controller is already taking a bit of a pounding from this one. Hate losing. I really hate it. And we're not used to losing with this team. And you can see that David Luiz managed to get another one to make it 4-1. And then Hazard again, exactly the same as his first goal, finessing it from outside the box, and it ended up going in. He won 5-1. He did have Lampard sent it off in the 90th minute, which did bring a bit of a smile to my face, but it really didn't make any difference to the scoreline. So what I was smiling about, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try and forget about that. We're not on the best run of form, I won't lie. You know, we've lost a couple of games in the last episode. We just lost that one. We've taken a couple of draws. We need to get back to winning so that we can make sure that we secure titles and stuff to get the most amount of coins possible and push towards the end of this series. Now you can see the next team that we're coming up against, another very deadly one with the combination of Ibarbo and Sal up front. Ibarbo and Sal both lightning quick. Ibarbo slightly more dangerous because he's tall and strong, and fortunately for me, I managed to take the lead. Pepe in the 5th minute, he ended up, I think, like making a huge mistake there, and the goalkeeper palmed it straight out into my path, and we ended up capitalising on that. However, he was back on level terms after just 23 minutes, and despite that goal being scored in the 23rd minute, there were no more goals to be seen in this game. I can't remember ever having a 0-0 draw on this game. Can you remember any time in this series where I've had a 0-0? I really cannot think of a single time that there has been a 0-0 game. Maybe that's just the state of FIFA. You just can't play a game without scoring, and maybe that's a fun thing that you can always, you know, guarantee you'll score a couple of goals. Anyway, you can see here I'm having a bit of trouble. I want to make the next signing. I don't quite have enough coins, so I got a free silver gift pack from the web app, and I sort of cheated because I sold those 2 kits that I traded across from my main account at the start of the series. I sold the 3rd kit and the classic kit. But you know, I wanted to buy the next player, so I was like, you know, let's get him, and it is going to be Perlo. You can see there we're going to pick him up 14,750 coins, cheapest on the market with that buy now, so I just binned him straight away, and we're going to be able to pop him into our team, which is excellent. That means that we're moving forwards with the series, and yeah, I mean, he's the second 86 rated player that we've bought. We've got Buffon as well in net. We bought Vidal a couple episodes back as well, so we're definitely progressing, and you can see there he goes into the team. Looks pretty happy to be in amongst his teammates, gets his kit number on him, and of course that means he's going to get the check mark on our checklist, and that leaves just 2 players left to sign, and that being Chiellini and Tevez. So we'll be trying to pull those into the team in the next, you know, maybe 3, 4 episodes. I don't really know how long this series is going to go on for, but I want to have this series done before next gen, because I want to start a brand new series on next gen. It's going to be a little bit different from what we've been doing recently. I mean, I'll still be doing Path to Paris. That will be carrying on to next gen, but this series won't. So I want to get this done and out the way before next gen is, you know, sort of out, and we can start playing you know, the next generation consoles and do something different, and it's definitely going to be something that you guys are going to want to see, and it's quite exciting because it's something I haven't done for quite a long time, although it is definitely in the same vein as this sort of series. Now you can see we're 1-1 in this game, and fortunately for me I managed to grab the ball in the dying seconds of the game from his defender, and Llorente absolutely banged it into the back of the net to make it 2-1, and yes, we did take down a 2-1 victory. It was a kind of a here and there game, you know, never know who's going to win, but eventually we turned out the victor, and now our record is 1-1-1 in this division, which isn't brilliant, but we're going to try and improve on it. And Perle's definitely making a little bit of a difference. We're playing our boy Padoin out at the right mid position, really hoping he's going to score, because you know how I love to make that lovely sound every time he does score, and we haven't been able to do it in a long time because I don't really play him, because you know we've got so much choice out in that right mid position. We got like Isla, we got Lichtsteiner, we got Pepe, we got him. Then you know, it's not really like, he's not really a first choice player, is he, to be honest? But you can see here, luckily for us, we went through early on in this game. Lovely little stop from I think it was Vucinic to put Giovinco in, and then Giovinco scored, and then Giovinco managed to turn provider this time because Quagliarella there being through, and he managed to score. Giovinco was just all over this game, really. He almost scored there, and the ball came out off the goalkeeper. Quagliarella was there to put it in with his head and give us a solid 3-0 victory. Yes, that's what we're talking about. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Obviously, if you could drop a like, that would be amazing. Let's hit 1,000 likes for the signing of Pirlo, or Pirlo, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, there'll be an episode of Path to Paris out tonight, so look out for that. Also, loads of Journey to Juventus next week, because as I said, we need to get through this series so we finish it off before Next Gen comes out, which will be out on Friday, I believe, because that's when I'm getting my Xbox One. But yeah, there you go. So guys, hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.